example, how chemistry works, like how there are bonds between the molecules, between the atoms, and between the particles. And I remember thinking, like, but what is moving all of that? The particles, supposedly they are not alive, so why would they? It didn't feel enough to be like, they just flow together because of the number of this or the number of that. It felt like kind of intentional in a way, because or like the fact that they would flow together and create life and create people that could talk about it, that it seems like a very hard thing to happen just by accident. I don't know.
That's right.
Things started, waking all of these questions in me.
So inanimate life has great potential to teach us about our own essence. You're right. And you are lucky somehow. As a youth, you found that it was your doorway to ask bigger questions, that how come these molecules dancing and exchanging, electrons and protons? What is animating that? Because we think they're not alive. In physics, we don't talk about life. In biology, we talk about life. There seems to be a separation in those two physical sciences. In biology, we talk about life and disease. Physics, we talk about atoms and molecules, and they don't talk about biology or life, right? But somehow these two have to meet somewhere. And you're asking a very important question. What gives? What animates the hydrogen and oxygen and all of those exchange of atoms and molecules and protons? And Tiller is asking the same thing. Dr. Tiller is a physicist. He was at Stanford University. He was the chair of the physics department there for many, many years, decades. So he's excellent in the conventional science. He knows mathematics. He knows physics. He knows materials. But he was a gift because he was also what I would say a rishi. A rishi in the Vedas is somebody who speaks and intends and makes things happen. So Tiller is a gift because he is a physicist and he is also a rishi. And he made things happen in his physics lab. And what is a rishi? He's a teacher. He is a mentor who is a truth seeker in the holistic sense. Physics, we look at fragments of life, a particle, but a rishi is looking at a holistic life. And Tiller manages to do both. He's a physicist and he is a rishi. And when I found him, I realized, wow, he is both scientist and a spiritual master, and this is somebody who's worthy of my attention. He is somebody worthy to understand his processes because he gives the mechanism of why these atoms and molecules are animated. And he showed in his lab that his intention changes things. His intention, his thinking, his refined thought has the power to change the hydrogen and oxygen of water. Imagine that. Just let's pause there because this is tremendous. And you're right. 2021, a new epoch is coming. We're in the phase of releasing old ideas, old patterns. We must let them go. And I believe 2020 was the demolition phase. It came so fast with the virus, and we have to look at our patterns. We had to retreat into our homes. And for many, this was an opportunity for meditation. And Tiller is a meditator. He's a rishi who meditates for an hour every day. He's 92 now. He's still alive. He lives in Arizona. He's still alive and he meditates sometimes 2 hours.